what's up everyone? I'm here with my nephew, and I'm going to be answering some beginner questions that he has for me. Before we start in this video, I want to say I'm not the best person to take advice from because I can't build muscle for crap. But I'm going to give him some reference points so he can just, start off his fitness goals. So, let's begin. So, how many questions you got? About 10?
Yeah, 10 to 8. My first question would be like, what would my first steps be like, starting off as a beginner?
Okay. So, let me ask you this first before we even start. What are your goals, per se?
Just to build muscle, in my body. But I don't want to be like one of those big guys, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever.
Okay, so pretty much you just want to put on a little bit more size for yourself. Just like an average gym goer, per se. You pretty much want to look like you're lifting, pretty much.
Yes.
Okay. So, pretty much what you want to start off with is, first you need to dial in your nutrition. That's going to be, very key to getting your goals. Nutrition is going to be very important because you need enough macronutrients, pretty much carbs, fats, and proteins, in order to give your body enough fuel to grow. So pretty much the main macronutrient you want to focus on is protein, because protein is going to be the building blocks to muscle. So pretty much it's like you're trying to build a house. If you don't have enough bricks to build a house, you're never going to build the house. That's what protein is. It's pretty much the bricks to your muscles. Carbs are pretty much going to be your body's preferred source of energy. So when you eat carbs, your body can use it for energy, pretty much. So another good thing it does is it spares muscle tissue. So pretty much rather than your proteins getting wasted, if you eat carbs, just enough carbs and enough fats, your body's going to use the carbs and fats first, and then it's going to use the protein to build muscle. And whatever the extra protein it doesn't have can be used as energy, pretty much.
Alright. Well, my second question, my diet, for my size and my age, what would my diet look like?
So pretty much you want to eat enough for your body size. Pretty much it depends on your weight. So like, what is your weight as of right now?
110.
110. So a reference point, a starting point, you will want at least 110 grams of protein per day. If you were trying to build, you'll pretty much add a little bit more protein. Maybe you'll get in 125 grams of protein per day. On top of that, you want to split it into 6 meals, 5 to 6 meals preferably. You want to eat maybe every hour and a half to 3. Depends on when you're hungry.
Okay.
You want to have a good amount of carbs, fats, and protein. So pretty much, you want enough carbs to fuel your workouts and enough carbs to give you energy, but not enough to make you fat. And you have to play around with it in order to figure out, how much is too much, how much is not enough, how much is the perfect amount. So you got to play with that in order to know.
Yeah, but what foods do you recommend though?
Okay, foods. I'll recommend something like sweet potatoes, really good source of carbs. Oatmeal, grits is really good for in the mornings. White rice is really good. It's the debate between brown rice and white rice. Pretty much the only difference is fiber content.
Okay.
If you want a little bit more sustainable energy, you eat the brown rice. But if you feel as if it keeps you too full to eat your next meal, white rice is pretty good.
Alright, that's pretty good. My next question, my exercises, what would I need to do specifically? So
pretty much you want to revolve all your exercises to all compound lifts, meaning multi-joint movements. Like the squat, bench, and deadlifts are really important because when you're benching, you're using your triceps, using your chest, and your shoulders. So multi-joint movements meaning more than one muscle is firing at one time. Then the squats is going to help with your leg development, your core, your calves to a certain degree, also your hamstrings if you go low enough. And it's also going to help build your lower back too. Deadlifts is going to be your whole entire body, your traps, your back, your hamstrings, everything's going to fire. Your forearms going to fire because you got to hold the bar. Pretty much you want to stick to those. You want to start off with the compound lifts because you want to get the compound lifts over and done with first. And then after that you can do isolation movements isolating the certain muscles you want. Like if you're doing chest, you can do a cable fly or flies to hit your chest a little bit more. For legs, you could do the curls. Curls. For back, you could do the pull downs, or you could do hyper extensions when you're kind of lifting your back up like that. Stuff like that.
All right. How often would I need to go to the gym?
I would recommend 3 to 4 times a week.
How long should I stay there?
Well, it depends. Usually 45 to an hour and a half is pretty good.
45 minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour.
Alright. What body part should I need to hit, specifically?
What do you mean?
Like, my forearms or chest? Would I need to mix it up or no?
Well, every single day you want to do a certain muscle group.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much the first day you could do something like chest. Second day you can do something like back. Then the next day you could do something like legs. Then the next day you could do something like shoulders. So pretty much, just do it like once a week.
Mm-hmm. And my next question, what supplements would I need to be taking, and what food should I give up?
Alright, so the foods you need to give up, of course, is sugary foods.
Yes.
Junk foods. Anything that's processed, pretty much you don't want to eat processed foods because it can be stored as fat because your body's not going to know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, if you eat sugary foods, it's going to spike up your insulin. Insulin is a fat storage hormone. I mean, it could be anabolic, but that's a totally different discussion. It's too advanced. I'll tell you about that a little bit later.
Alright.
As far as supplements that you need, usually what I would recommend is a multivitamin, fish oil. Probiotics isn't really necessary, but I would definitely recommend probiotics still. And if you can't get in like actual real foods, I would recommend like a protein supplement.
Alright.
And those are pretty much all you need to take as of right now. If anything, I would recommend just the multivitamin, the protein, and fish oil.
Okay.
And other than that, like when it comes down to branched chain amino acids, pre-workouts and all that, you're too young to be taking pre-workouts. Branched chain amino acids are just like, they're pretty much just like icing on the cake.
Okay.
You don't necessarily need it, but you get it from your proteins. Totally different topic.
Alright, Planet Fitness a good gym?
Is it a good gym or not? I guess if you're starting off, it's pretty good. Only thing is you can't squat or deadlift from what I hear. They'll hit that lunk alarm. And on top of that, you don't want to eat pizza post-workout.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
So, I think that sums up my whole questions.
That's all the questions you have?
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome. And it's pretty much some beginner questions that I had to answer with him. He wanted to do a video, so there's that. So, pretty much this is going to sum up the video. Hope you guys liked it. Please
Subscribe. And comment.
And comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
Peace.